Are you being audited and do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Is the IRS threatening to take more of your money? Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. The IRS can freeze your assets and seize your bank accounts, but you can stop these IRS actions. The Tax Doctor will work with you using our years of experience to represent your case to help you get the best resolution under the IRS guidelines. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. We've handled thousands of cases, so we know what we're doing. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a Tax Doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mircea Basaraba.
And I'm Mara Hutchings, nurse practitioner. Welcome to Southern Tennessee Cardiology. Here at Southern Tennessee Cardiology, we offer a variety of testing done right here in our office. Along with our highly trained and skilled staff, we have the latest technology for cardiac stress testing, high-tech ultrasound, and cardiac monitoring. Whether you are experiencing chest pain, palpitations, or need clearance for surgery, Southern Tennessee Cardiology is here for your cardiac needs.
Hey, happy Monday, Medicare Monday.
Yay.
We're talking how cold it was.
Ooh, chilly, man. It feels good to be in a nice warm studio with our friends. I feel the warmth coming from the, from the camera through. And hope all of you are like, maybe stoking the fire a little bit, feeling some of the radiant heat off that potbelly stove. Wonder if anybody's out there this morning with a potbelly stove.
Yeah, I have great reminiscence of my grandparents in the potbelly stove.
You had to have the brick underneath, and maybe sometimes they built the brick up in the back just to keep and then that electric heat saved women's lives at a very high level.
Really?
Did you know that?
Nope.
Yeah. It's a fact, and I don't know where I heard it, but
there's no annotation here.
It's a fact. It's just a fact, and this is what I'm doing is what I've learned over the weekend. Again, I continue to tap in on the government shutdown, which we'll get to in a moment.
We're going to get to the shutdown in a second.
But this morning, my early show prep at 5:15. Included listening to Mike Johnson, the House Speaker.
I love him.
I mean, he is a good man, and he's
a good little Catholic boy.
He apparently he is, and he's interesting. He's just he's kind of a character of his own.
Yeah.
He's an unassuming little nerdy glasses guy. Here I am as a big nerdy glasses guy.
He's a nerdy geeky guy.
But
he's kind of cute,
It's kind of hard to think he's lying to you.
Yeah, you would never ever go, he's telling me a bullfight.
Like, I don't think he could.
I don't think he could either.
If it debated, So this morning at 5:15, I'm listening, but to point, he was citing the multiple times that they've had votes in the House and the Senate only to be blocked by the Democrats. I mean, factual, check it. This is fact. 13 times, I believe, in the Senate.
Oh, it was more than that.
Is it now
they were
more?
Up to 14 last time I heard.
14.
I don't know.
Now, I did hear this morning, do not have a source, but did hear this morning,
right,
that the Senate has passed a continuance.
Oh, a CR?
A CR that has gone back to the House. By the way, 8, I believe, Democrats, check me, voted for it in the Senate. Okay.
Oh, I think it was 7 Democrats and 1 independent.
Okay,
if
and
my
1
memory,
independent. Okay.
Did it get voted on, though?
It did. According to my sources, it has been voted on at the Senate level, sent back to the House. It, of course, does not include the continuation or extension of Obamacare subsidies at the levels that were insanely unsustainable and particularly created for illegal aliens to have health care. Okay. What are you seeing?
Okay, so no, yeah, hold that thought because
Okay.
that was an issue, and we need to know how this all worked.
Mhm.
Democrats meltdown, call for Chuck Schumer's ouster after deal to end government shutdown clears Senate hurdle. So now this is their fear all along
Yep.
was that the far left, well, the socialist wing of the Democrat Party.
You mean the Democrat Party? You're being redundant.
Well, these were Schumer's
Sorry.
like less of a socialist,
I
right?
understand.
You know, him and
I
Pelosi.
know.
Pelosi was not a socialist.
CIA
I
has
don't
7
think.
ways from Sunday to get you. Watch out. Okay. Anyways, yeah, no, he's not.
But
a socialist.
anyway, so now
he's a fascist. I'm
the-
sorry. What?
The fears have come true, and Democrats and progressives exploded with outrage after the Senate took a giant leap forward, reopening the government Sunday night, with many calling for Minority Leader Chuck Schumer's ouster.
Yep.
That was inevitable.
Chuck Schumer.
Chuck
It
is
was
so
inevitable.
loud.
That's what he was fearful of course. And, the thing I'm still confused about is why everybody didn't just go to AOC's office. She was open for business. She was ready to do a deal.
I seriously.
Seriously. Okay. So, with that said, I think Chuck Schumer is going to be in some trouble.
Republicans made no concessions
No, I know it. They didn't.
on keeping Obamacare subsidies.
That's the point. Right now, it was $1.5 trillion that they were delaying Americans getting food stamps, meaning they, Democrats, I'm only stating facts, okay, were delaying.
You're in a safe space here.
I know, but I'm saying I don't have any interest in, decimating parties for party's sake, right?
Right.
I have every interest in the facts. And the facts are, as I heard them this morning, multiple votes had been done at the House and the Senate level, only to be rejected. And now here was where I was headed, right? And then the Democrats would literally step out of session where they voted no to the continuing resolution, meaning funding the government, while deliberations continued in the back smoky room, where all the big deals get done, right? And then would step in front of the cameras and say, we're trying to get the government opened. The Republicans are keeping the government closed. Okay. At some point, you gotta just tell the truth.
It's politics season. It's political season.
Yeah, it is. So with that said, I say,
Who were the seven?
remember
was
where I
wondering.
started this beautiful weave? Do
where'd
you remember this
start?
beautiful weave that I
Yep.
started? Okay. The beautiful weave started with electricity, and in particular, heat from electricity saved many women's lives. Do you remember that? That's where I started,
You
folks.
did.
And
Wrapping
it is
it all
early.
around.
But listen, it's like coming up the mountain. You just wind and weave your way, and boom, before you know it, there's Montego. Glorious Montego. Here's the
happy
point.
place.
Here's the point. Women used to have to cook over a wood
Yeah, we did.
stove.
Yep, sure did.
And you know what our apparel in those days was for women? Long, flowy, beautiful
Oh, yeah.
skirts,
Sure.
beautiful
And you can't get out of them.
aprons.
And you couldn't get out of them if you were on fire.
Bingo. See, I knew the host was the hostess with the mostest because I was just prepping her to come to this beautiful. Truthfully, electricity and electric heat saved a lot of women's lives.
I
Women
love
were
that.
dying in the kitchen while they were cooking over the stove. So check it out. Can't remember my source, but it's a fact.
Well, great news.
Okay.
We in Grundy County were fine. So
Beautiful.
our churches got together
Wonderful.
and took care of business.
Wow.
So the moral of the story is we don't need government for anything.
Wow.
Should it ever have to happen?
I mean, that's the way it should be. And, separation of church and state, I believe, became such a central issue because government wanted churches to mind their P's and Q's and get out of the way so they could buy the votes of a substantial populace.
Mold the population
Yep.
into whatever it is that they wanted it done. And
You
I was
follow?
asking that this morning to Eric because he's on sabbatical, as you know.
Mm.
About, I mean, besides besides all of the getting seats
Okay.
for the House with the illegal immigration, because the open borders for 4 years were wide open.
Yeah.
So all those people are now in sanctuary cities, and they're all in places.
Right.
So is their ultimate, we always go back and forth. The ultimate plan is what? So when ICE was on there talking about going into a city, like going into Memphis, et cetera,
Sure.
it's, of course, all the illegals are there.
Oh, of course.
I mean, and so
Sure.
what is the ultimate plan of allowing all of this crap?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the Memphis reference, for instance, while yes, illegals do congregate in areas where crime is not being managed,
Right.
The reality is, from what I've heard, and again, I hate to speak anecdotally when I can't cite sources, but my sources date back a little bit to about 100 arrests in Memphis of repeat criminals. Many, and I think it would fair say most of which were not illegals. They were career-long criminals of a specific class, criminal class, okay, that were repeat offenders. And the Justice Department in Memphis was not executing justice. Ooh, I have a wonderful little thought before we're done.
Yeah.
I tapped into a little Thomas Aquinas yesterday, and then developed a little further thought patterns on a great topic we need to leave with this morning. Great topic. Great
All right,
topic.
you got it in your head? Do I
Okay,
need
it's
to
in my
write it
head.
down?
It's in my head. And I'll share a quote from a current philosopher that might just stir our hearts a little this morning. So, just as a side note. But watch this.
Memphis, yes.
Memphis. You shut down about 100 folks that are continuing the crime spree, and things clean up.
That's
Okay,
amazing.
right?
Someone said that.
It's
That
exactly
the majority of crime is from like 100 people.
in these major metropolitan areas. Okay, now you go into some of the blue states. There you have a undeniable agenda at this point. Okay, we retain the illegals, number one, for population count. Right?
Okay. All right,
What
I
happens
accept
when you
that,
get
right.
population count?
You get money from the
You
federal
get money
government.
from the government. You get more seats in the House.
You get more seats in the House.
More seats in the
Yeah,
House.
all right.
Okay.
I
so
get those.
so that's number one. Number two, ultimately, if you can backdoor them into the system with a license, driver's license,
Yeah.
you're going to get them to the voting booth.
So it all
Okay.
is a circle of
So
life.
I think there's very clear evidence to that being the point of interest. Now, what happens when the big bad ice monsters start showing up, right? Start clearing house and moving people out. Then in California, they have a resolution to go ahead and talk about it, gerrymander, redesign the layout, right? And they are now going to be going from about 6 Republican representatives in the entire state of California at the federal government to 1. They've just remapped everything to bump 4 or 5 more Republican representatives out the door. And now, this is what I'm hoping. They just unleashed a can of gerrymandering on themselves. Because if the red states say, okay, we're done, we're going to play the same game you're playing, we could be knocking Democrats out of the House like,
We only have one left in Tennessee.
one.
Just one. He's over in the Memphis area, Cohen.
Boy, that would be a victory.
Sure would.
Listen, if I were in Memphis, I'd move just because that Looney Tune is representing, the area.
So, all right. So here's my whole thing, and
Yeah.
someone from a more progressive viewpoint than me
Okay.
point this out, and I
Okay,
can't disagree.
I like it.
You got to think. So, California is crazy. New York City is crazy, but that is their crazy. They are allowed to have crazy
100%.
in their state, right? I wouldn't want someone coming to Grundy County and trying to tell me how to be crazy. It's up to me, and so they're just going to have to fall on their.
Well, Mondami
Merits.
just won. I mean, of course, he won the mayoral
Yeah.
election,
Yeah, I know.
but he also won a new honorable recognition. Did you hear?
No.
Yes, it was the U-Haul Provider of the Year. Okay, so they're all heading out. You know who he stole it from was Newscum, as we affectionately refer to him.
Oh,
So
my
yeah,
God.
so the U-Haul is like, do you know at the peak, U-Haul was paying college students during spring break $2,000 to drive their trucks back from all over back to
See,
California.
that's America.
It's
That's
capitalism, right?
All right, so I'm going to go really quick back to subsidies because this opened my eyes a little.
Okay.
Back to Medicare and back to insurance, etc.
Mm-hmm.
It is a true story of we're making sure that the insurance companies have money. Like it's just the insurance. Like it's not, and that's not fair. That we don't have a better product from this whole.
So there's layers. Number one, I've always said, and obviously I say this carefully because I have certain licenses I'd like to maintain, right?
I know, right?
I don't work for the insurance companies.
Right.
Do you know when I take tests every year? This is on record now. They tell me I work for them. Okay. Now, here's who I work for. I work on the behalf of mutual interest between those benefiting from the benefits and the company that is providing those benefits. Why would I do that? Because listen, if your insurance company goes out of business, guess what you don't have? You don't have any insurance, right? So I'm always comforted to see an insurance company have big buildings with a lot of glass windows that need cleaning, etc. I don't care to work in those, but I do prefer versus your neighbor who now started his own insurance company out of his bedroom offering you a better deal than, let's say, Blue Cross. Okay, I'm not going to encourage you to take your neighbor's bedroom, insurance bargain rate. So that said, I think insurance companies have a legitimate interest in profitability. With that said, Obamacare, when it was rolled out, capped insurance companies at a 15% profit margin. Okay. Now, that's socialism in its own form. And who determined 15% was a viable percentage? The reality is where an insurance company is minimized in profitability, they are also minimized in ability to take risk. Okay, right? So now what happens? Obamacare says, you can play ball in this, in this sandbox or this ballpark, but you can never leave with more than 15% profit. So now over on the private side, the insurance companies where they could take more risk, okay, don't have any breathing room, and you say 15%, that's profit. Listen, in the universe of profits and attracting more money to your interest, if all you got's 15% to say to investors and to board members and to, dividends, etc., as well as continue to advance the company, 15%'s, peanut. Okay. So with that said, now over on the private side, they've got less revenue to take risk with. Then you couple that with legislation, which says, oh, by the way, over on the private side, you can offer them a 3-month plan, and every 3 months, the deductible and max out starts over. Okay. Well, now think about that. That was called short term. And when then Trump came in 16, he said, wait a minute, we're going to go to 1 year and you can stack it 3 times. So now we were back to giving 3-year private policies, very competitive pricing. Then Biden came back in, pushed it back down to 3 months, and then you couldn't renew it. Okay. And now they're navigating that again and starting to loosen that up to be able to stack. But there's so much volatility. So in the end, my point on insurance companies is not in any way to defend them other than to say we need them.
Absolutely, but isn't competition better than what is going on right now? Like, what is the answer? Like, I know everybody had a fix 4 years ago or whatever. Is there a fix out there? Do we have to blow it up? I mean...
Well, first of all, whenever you subsidize, right, you're going to insanely inflate the cost of service. The education system is case in point. We need no greater example. All of the, I was starting school when the Pell Grants kind of showed up. Then the federal loans came right on the heels. And you look at the cost of education, it has literally been vertical for so many years, okay? And we talk about these poor kids graduating with $200,000, $250,000 worth of debt. That is a tragedy. And then, of course, what's the solution? We've created the mess, so let's just compound the mess. Let's forgive debt that was willingly accepted, okay? So education is a perfect example. In the insurance realm, I just heard Mike Johnson this morning say that since Obamacare was rolled out, premiums have increased 60%. But what's happened? It's much like taxes for the majority of Americans who work and have withholding, right? They complain a little, why is my check so small? Okay, but it's withheld. Listen, when you're independent, when you're 1099, when you that's subcontracting kind of independent work, and you get that tax bill, and you're writing checks,
It's painful.
it is painful, and you are realizing, man, I am funding things that I really would like to be efficient, okay? While the 80% get a payroll check with the withholdings of the taxes, and kind of move along with, with quiet intrepidation about speaking out because it might shake it up a little. Okay, so come back now to healthcare. So what did we do? Premiums, $600, $800, $900 for a family. Now they're $2,700, $2,800, $3,000. But a family goes, yeah, but I'm only paying $300.
Yeah.
Excuse me, are you a taxpayer? Well, likely if they're paying $300, there might still be a small portion of the taxable revenue, but they're probably not a substantial taxpayer, okay? They're getting a benefit. I thank God for benefits. I've had them for my family so many years and so many times. And it's a blessing to the families in need, to the individuals. We want to bless and help. But watch this. Now, 90% of that insane premium is being funded by the taxpayers, okay? That's what's got to stop. And we've got to demand of the insurance. So now watch this. This is where my mind gets blown. We've just seen like 3x on premiums, but the insurance companies can still only take a 15% profit margin. Where's all the money going?
Yeah, where's it going to?
Okay, where's it going?
Where's it going
Remember
to?
my little story about Spain and the clients who went to Spain and they couldn't leave the hospital till the bill was paid. Ambulance, ER, exam, scans, medical like a specialist, except $660. Where is it going? The attorneys have litigated this thing into oblivion. Most medical providers that I've talked with are spending months of their career each year paying for their insurance, their liability insurance, right? So, we got to come back. Now, here's another thing. Like I had a good friend this weekend. He played football for the 49ers. He's in his 60s now.
It was a good game, kind of.
Yeah, it was kind of a good one. Yeah. I mean, the Rams look strong, right? They look strong. Am I thinking of the right game? The Rams?
Yeah.
Late 40, yeah.
Yep.
So, but he played back with Joe Montana. 2 Super Bowl rings, all the great stuff, right? Well, a month ago now, he was riding his little motorized scooter, through a street. He drives for artists and stuff. And so they drive all night kind of thing. So he was heading back to the bus to get going on the drive. Dark, kind of a little bit rainy, riding his scooter through little puddles. One of the little puddles was an 8-inch pothole. And he's about 285, 90, and that's light for him. He's a big hoss of a dude, okay? He was an O-lineman. He said he went flipping head over, heels down, bam, landed on his back in the middle of the street. And he said there were a bunch of people out in the street, 2 in the morning, still drinking, everything. And he just heard this collective gasp initially. And he said, and then he couldn't breathe because he actually broke a rib on his back. He said, the only thing I knew was my football training. Get up and get where you're going. So he got up. He said, I couldn't breathe. I get back on my scooter. And he said, I'm like, back to the bus. He said, all these drunks start cheering. They're celebrating. Woo, what a game. He got back to the bus and drove 8 hours with a broken rib.
Oh my
I said, bro, you needed to get to the hospital. He said, I was researching it, and it said they're going to do an x-ray and confirm what I already knew, broken rib. He said, secondly, they're going to wrap me with gauze. He said, I can do that once I get to destination. And he said, then they're going to tell me if you need pain pills, here they are. And he said, I can't drive with pain pills. So I just had to suck it up. So here's 4 weeks later. He's like, I'm doing good now. Okay. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I don't advise it, but there's a little bit more of that too. Like running to ER with the hangnail nonsense, or I've got a cough. The ERs, sadly, in the big cities have been overrun by people running to the ERs to get more, medications.
Granny loved going to the ER.
There's a time and
she
place
just
for it.
needed some visiting or something. She just loved going to the ER. I'm like, Granny, no.
No, there's cheaper
And-
ways to get, a social.
But she was Medicare, or I mean, all of it. She never had to pay
Well,
for
and this
a
is,
visit.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm for,
But I
listen.
felt bad for the ER.
Well, Medicare recipients have earned their benefits,
Yes.
okay? They've earned them. You and I are earning our way there, right? But again, at that point, the system, we talk about sending social workers to a crime scene. No, send a social worker to the elderly folks who need a little, conversation. My God love my folks right now. We've got home care cup. That lady sits for 4 hours and just visits with my folks, I'm like, Mom, I think we need to get some things done. She said, we are getting things done. I like talking. I'm like, well, amen. Then that's what we're doing.
That is what you're doing.
That's
because,
what you're doing, But no, I do think there's an absolute overhaul needed in the insurance and by the way, if I may say, sick care industry.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean this health care. Give me a break for the most part. We're managing sickness. We're. Did you hear last week? By the way. They just negotiated with Eli Lilly and a couple of others that are providing weight loss. It's the GLP-1s.
Yeah.
Okay. The government, meaning the administration, meaning Trump administration and Trump in particular, just negotiated with Eli Lilly and a couple other big providers to provide the GLP-1s at $145 a month to
That's
Americans.
fantastic.
It's astonishing.
Weight will kill someone. I'm sorry, but our bodies go through weird things when
Yes.
we get whatever.
Yeah.
Weight will kill anyone.
There's no question. And so watch this. You know where the prices have been? Over $1,000 a month. Okay?
That's crazy.
So RFK Jr. came out following this, and then Dr. Oz parroting this, which it sounds like we're living in a TV reality show.
We are living.
You know
in
what I'm
it.
saying?
We are.
And they said this single adjustment in pricing could mean Americans will lose over 25 million pounds in the next few years.
Wow.
25 million pounds.
Wow.
Now, there's two layers here. One, we are blessed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm working on the weight thing, down 30, trying to get, the fall has stalled. I call it the fall stall.
It is a fall
It's a
stall for
fall
sure. I
stall.
just don't want to go up.
I know, exactly. We're holding steady.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, my wife and I are making our way back from Virginia, and we stop off, and we're looking at all of our choices, and the American hamburger stand with seasoned French fries just was calling in an angelic way. And I could not refuse.
It's road trip.
I-
There is no rules.
I
on
could.
road
I mean,
trips.
I should have. I should say I could have, but it was irresistible. And I had a double smash patty burger with fried onions and bourbon mustard and
Man, that
something
sounds-
else falling out of it.
That sounds amazing. I'm
Oh
starting to
my
drool over
gosh,
here.
it was incredible. And the seasoned fries, like I dipped a couple in barbecue, and it was an injustice. The seasoning on the fries was so perfect.
They have a new recipes out in a lot of places of these seasoned fried. They're a little crispy.
Little crispy.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I mean, both Kim and I were like, okay, we feel like kids. We're at the mall. That's where we were. Stopped in Knoxville at the mall on our way home. And yeah. And it really was a result of my cheapness, because I was going to take it to the Mexican restaurant. The Mexican restaurant had a buffet going at that point.
Oh, good Lord.
You could only get the brunch buffet.
Yeah.
And it was, it was
He's so cute.
2:00 in the afternoon. I mean, I'm not getting a brunch buffet. $30 a
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dead. It's dead by 2:00.
I mean, $30 a head.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, whoa, and that's been sitting out for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't need unlimited nothing.
No.
Okay, at this point in this game. Okay. And then there was, then they tag on that extra. We do the all-inclusive trips to get you on the alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Give me the non-alcohol discount. I mean, I drink, just don't want the alcohol in it. Thank you very much. So, no, that's all included. Well, so then people, if you're drinking mimosas to the end of the, 2:00,
Yeah.
you're killing that deal,
Yeah.
right? That's a beauty.
The people who don't drink alcohol in any group gathering
I'm
when you're paying
subsidizing.
for stuff, you're subsidizing it.
I know. And it's fine. It's fine. I celebrate everybody. Do what you do. Just don't endanger those after. But all that to say, I just, even on the health level and just want to kind of cut this out, right? So watch this. Here's what happens. I get on the scale this morning.
Yeah.
Now the burger got me. And I'm like, okay, I'm
What, a
crunching.
pound?
Yeah, it was about 3. It's about 3. Yeah.
Wow.
And, now I could say, well, praise God, I'm actually paying attention because I wasn't. But you know what? Now I got to hunker down this week and get after it. So here's the point. Those shots,
Yes.
145. I had
That's
a client
amazing.
last week
That's
I met with.
amazing. Yeah.
We're chatting. He's talking. What did I do? And he says, I was 55 pounds heavier in January.
Okay.
He started the GOP-1.
Mm-hmm.
It has changed his life. He's exercising. He's waking up, feeling great. Man, weight, as you said, we got it.
It will kill you, and and that will address almost all of your issues.
It's I got my blood. Oh my goodness, I wish I had time to tell you this, but let me tell you, I got my blood work done on Wednesday. I'll tell it. We won't go into it now. But I got my blood pressure 121 over like 76. Or
Oh
something.
my gosh!
I mean, she's like,
That's amazing.
wow. She checked it twice, and I was like, hey, this is fantastic.
How far had it gotten up to?
Enough that they prescribed medication, and I said no, thank you.
Good.
Yeah. And not that blood pressure medication is the end of the universe. So many people take it, and I get it. And listen, I'm thankful. I'm not ever setting up like, if you're taking those, it's bad. No. Medications and all that have its
But the weight.
place.
So what you're telling
But
me,
the
though,
weight.
you went off of that medication. That's how it is with diabetes. If you get that weight off and you eat the right way,
I mean, I was
you can get off of
consistently
it.
pushing 150 over 95.
Yeah.
Okay. And she checked, she's like 121 over 76.
That's out dang standing. That's a praise report.
Oh, a big time praise report. These machines, we want to keep them running best we can.
The
as long
temple,
as we can.
baby. The
Yep.
temple.
Amen to that.
All right. So when are you going to be at Mike's today?
Well, we're going to be there 10. I've got, I'll be over there a little bit like before 10. Till about 1.
About
If it slows down, if it's a ghost town, whatever, out in front there, then I have some other things that, folks that are standing by, dear folks that we've taken care of that can't get out, whatever, that I got to go see. So, for sure till 1, if everybody, if we're busy
Okay.
and buzzing. Yeah.
You can text. You can
100%.
stop by.
Text 615-212.
9889.
Not amazing with numbers. Oh my goodness, that was my panic when you were, out early last week. I was like, I'm sorry, I know your voice, but I can't remember your name. What's your phone number? Like, how does she do this?
So it's 11 years. Well, I'm going to tap you if Misty leaves us and becomes Ty Trump personal. Ty and Carly's personal makeup stylist and whatever.
Yes. Well, I'm always here for
All
the
right.
GCTV family.
Thank you.
And you in particular.
Thank you. All right,
Yes.
well, perfect.
Thank you.
All right, what time is it? Let's do
Well, it's
our
about
regular
8:30.
8:26.
Yeah,
We're good.
8:26. Yeah,
We're
plenty
absolutely
good,
good,
aren't we?
Yeah, we're good. All right, let's talk about birthdays.
Okay.
Oh, coming up. Friday's the game. So we're playing. We won our first round of playoffs.
Okay.
First time since
That's incredible.
early 2000s.
Give me the pom pom.
Yeah,
That's
the pom-pom,
incredible.
yeah.
Come on.
It's like, yay.
Woo!
And we did pretty darn good against it. So
That's
now
great.
we're playing Eagleton, which I had to look up. We
Yes.
talked about this
Mhm,
earlier.
mhm.
It is a 6 through 12 career and college high school.
Ow.
Career and, hold on, college and career something.
Mm.
And it's 6 through 12. It's in Maryville.
Okay.
Blount
Okay.
County, and it is a part of the school district, which is fascinating because that sounded like more of a private school, or I guess it couldn't be private school because it's TSAA. So I was just
Oh,
fascinated
okay.
by that.
Okay.
And they have a 15-to-1 ratio, which I'm really fascinated by.
Student to
Yeah.
teacher.
Yeah. So anyway,
Wow.
so that's Friday, and
Okay.
we have to go there.
Oh, we have to go there.
Yes, we have to
Okay.
go there.
Road trip.
There's another food giveaway. At the high school this past Saturday was very successful. I think they gave out 350 food boxes.
Is that right?
Way to go.
Wow.
They're going to do another one this coming Saturday, I believe, still at the high school.
That's incredible.
And Faye, it is the new high school, not the old school. He wanted, and I did not return that message, but it's the new high school.
Okay.
We're trying to say Littell Parton for the old high school. Trying to get that in.
Okay.
I'm going to put together a holiday Christmas schedule today, tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow might not happen. I don't know. I am going to do it
You're working on it.
because there's a lot going on. Lot going on. Let's see what else. And that's all I got. All right, let's do the birthdays.
Okay.
What's today? Today
It is the
Frank
10th.
King. So Letice's
Yes.
honey. Hey Frank.
Yes.
69.
Oh my goodness!
know.
Happy birthday!
He married a young chippy.
Yeah.
So anyway, happy birthday to Frank. Let's see who we had. It's freezing out, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you have
It's
anything?
chilly.
Eric started my car while I was ready.
Oh, so nice! What a gentleman!
Let me tell you, that gets brownie points.
Yeah, that's brownie
just
points. Big
like
time. Big time.
like big.
Yeah. He might get to pick the TV show tonight.
He can have whatever he wants. But those are the kind little gestures
That's right.
that mean the most. I don't need anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Just showing each other love. And respect.
All right,
Beautiful thing.
so Gail Castle's birthday is today. Gail's daddy started Mountaintop,
Really?
which is 50 years ago.
Wow.
And so it's that whole thing of planting a tree knowing that you will never benefit from the shade. That's what her dad did, and here we are today.
Isn't that something?
I mean, truly. So anyway, that's her daddy, and Gail has a beautiful human as well.
Beautiful.
And she is raising money for Mountaintop. So there's that. T.R. Ball, Roger Steele, he's a doer down in Manchester. Happy birthday to Roger. Fonda Hatmaker. Hey, Fonda. Mark. Oh, that was yesterday. All right, so we got that.
Good. Good.
Prayer list.
Yeah.
So I have an unspoken right now until it is released by the family.
Okay. Right.
So I'm going to put that down there. That will probably be released today, but it's very sad. It's very sad. So we're going to do unspoken until released. Then we had Charles Brown family. He passed. He was a fellow Eastern Star. He was a Mason. It's just all of the Charles, he served his community. He was a doer. He was a doer. So he is gone on. It was it's the journey, right?
Yeah.
He was on the journey.
Yeah.
And even though he knew where he was going, as we all do, it's still the journey home.
Yeah. It certainly is.
And so it's still sad when they're gone.
It certainly is.
So Charles Brown. All right. So and I think Barron is going to be good, but we're going to keep him on the prayer list. Barron, Barron Wright.
Okay.
That is Frida and Junior's
Right.
grandbaby.
Grandbaby.
Great grandbaby.
Is it great?
It may be great.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Meeks. She lost her daughter. Did you? What? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So she lost her daughter. That's just a tough.
I think that was breaking when I was
I think
here.
that was it. Yeah. Yes, it was. It was at the very last
So sad.
breaking.
Bless them.
And I have not heard from Barbara yet, except from a text. So let's just wrap our arms around
Amen.
her.
Amen.
Shasta Floyd's son-in-law, cancer. Not good. Do this. I'm
Right.
gonna hold off on this. Uncle Don is in Palestine. I think it hasn't been confirmed, but he left last Thursday.
Wow.
And Uncle Don, I don't know if that's Jana's Uncle Don, the infamous and the famous Uncle Don, or is it just an Uncle Don that is going to Palestine? So either way,
Wow.
he is going to go preach the word in Palestine.
This is the Gaza Palestine.
Yeah.
Whoa. He
Yeah,
needs our
like
prayer.
he's going into
Okay.
the belly of the
Mhm,
beast
mhm.
and they're spreading the gospel. I
Mhm.
think that
It's almost like a Muslim, going to New York City and running for mayor. I mean, that's very dangerous. Very dangerous because we're Christians and we don't have any room or tolerance whatsoever. Oh, wait, same at all. We really need to pray for him. Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that's just
Mm-hmm.
God has a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's amazing.
Lewis, remember Lewis?
Yes.
So held together with Doug Tape, a
Mm.
veteran. Veterans Day is
Okay,
coming up
okay.
tomorrow.
It
and
is?
It and there's a Veterans Day. That's why I'm dressed. I'm going to try to get to
beautiful.
the high school.
Okay.
They're doing a Veterans Day tribute at 12:30 at the high.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
I love that.
Yeah, and I'm going to T-Bone's evening. Have you
Hello.
heard of in Smyrna?
No,
It is Joe Carr. You know Joe Carr?
I know of.
Joe has this shindig
Okay.
every year,
Okay.
and the
Now, I've heard of that shindig, but yeah.
T-Bones and Policy, right?
That's what it's- okay.
I was,
Hey, there we
and
go.
Marsha Blackburn is a major speaker. So is Kane,
Okay.
Glenn Jacobs,
Okay.
and Tim Burchett, one of my favorites,
Mhm.
Congressman Burchett, who's a hoot,
He's a
are
hoot.
like the top lineup.
Wow.
And then everyone in Rutherford County is going to be going. So it's like a cool kids, but
Well,
it's like
that's fun.
it's going to be like 20s. So I'm
Mm.
really
That's very, yeah.
so
Wow,
anyway.
fun stuff. Congratulations.
Lewis, they found a skin cancer on his temple, so we're just not sure.
Mm.
Betty, cancer.
Mhm.
Ava Thomas, Leslie felt led to just. She just got out of the hospital. She needs to strengthen up and knit up and get better. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Rosie Campbell, she fell. Falling is my worst nightmare and my worst fear.
Yep.
So you strengthen the core and do the
That's
best
true.
you can.
That's true.
She's got to recuperate from that. Sheila Johnson, cancer. We're going to pray. This is a specific one.
Okay.
Pray that the test on the lymph nodes are clear of cancer next
Amen.
week.
Amen. Okay.
And
good.
then if they are, then she's good.
Mm.
If they aren't, she's got to start chemo.
Okay.
And that we don't want that.
No. If we can help it.
We want Steve Melton, knitting. He's, I think our specific is get his, remember the story of Steve Melton? He was riding a motorcycle. He's one of our veterans.
Okay. Something.
Fierce. I don't know, 5 tours in Afghanistan or something. I mean, he ran to war. He is
Wow.
just an fierce. He's the reason why we have Coleman OHV Park, just all of the above.
Mm.
He was riding his motorcycle, very sturdy one, down Suck Creek Mountain through Chattanooga,
Okay.
and it locked up and threw him over the guardrail into a
Like a
300,
ravine.
yeah, like a ravine, and he got speared by the guardrail or something, and all of his guts
Oh my.
were basically out of his body.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone, the firefighters that found him, like, gonna make it.
I was gonna say.
yeah. There's no reason why he should have made it. So anyway, he did, and this is a year and some change later.
Wow.
He was in the hospital for 10 months.
Oh, bless him.
So Eric and I went to go see him, and our goal is to get him like closed up,
Okay.
and because they're just still letting his body knit,
Mm.
and he wants to get out camping. He wants to get out in the woods. He wants to get out, and we want him to get out in the woods
Amen.
because
Oh,
that's his
my
happy place.
goodness. Oh,
So
bless
that's
him.
our
Well,
specific
that
prayer.
is a powerful request.
So
yes.
Adam Meeks, Alice called.
Mm.
Her son, it's both liver and heart.
Mm.
And he does not want to
Mm.
go
Mm.
any further with his medical journey.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
Alice, mama, wants to respect his wishes,
Right.
but in a mama's heart, you want to grab him
Try
and take him over
everything.
your shoulder and take him to the hospital.
Right.
Right?
Right. Just do everything you
All you can, but you can't.
know.
You can't. And he's a grown man.
Yeah.
And if that's his choice, you're going to have to respect that choice as much as his heart. And so pray for Alice because it's hard to sit and watch.
Devastating.
So,
Bless him. Bless him.
The Unspoken we talked about, Charles Brown family, and let's just do a prayer.
Yeah. Okay. Lord, thank you for the wonderful truth that we can come before you. You said, come to the throne of grace boldly. You didn't say just go up and excuse yourself and apologize. You said, come boldly to the throne of grace to obtain mercy and grace to help in time of need. And for all of us as humans, there is a constant reality that we are in need of you. We are in need of your Holy Spirit controlling us instead of us, because we usually aren't making the choices that are going to bring you glory and bring us a good story. So we thank you that you are always available to us and always desiring us to seek you. But in these moments and these names and these families, we in particular lift them up to your throne this morning. We ask you to give particular attention to each need mentioned, each family that's hurting, hearts that are heavy, minds that are seeking wisdom, and bodies that are needing recovery. We thank you for being our God. Thank you for loving us so much that you gave your only begotten Son. Thank you that by believing we can be redeemed and your children. And thank you that in this moment and in these days, we know you hear us and we trust you for your answer. And we ask it in Jesus' name.
Amen. No, you just have the best prayers.
It's the Lord. It's a privilege. Thank you.
Well, no, gosh, thank you. All right, let's go on a quick break. Thank our sponsors. We'll be right back. We
Quick
have a
update
full,
when we come back on government shutdown Medicare.
good.
Just remember that.
Well,
Quick
that's
update.
what we are here to talk about. So I'm glad that you remembered it.
Yeah.
All right, quick break. Thank our sponsors. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a minute.
I'd like to turn your mind to Ephesians chapter 6, the end of this letter of Paul, Ephesians chapter 6. We're going to pick up in about verse 10. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. In all circumstances take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying at all times in the Spirit with all prayer and supplication. There is a spiritual reality with powers and authorities that are against the Lord, his Spirit, and his Christ. It may be that we see the results of these dark cosmic powers at work in the world even today. But rather than responding in fear or with conspiracy theories or the like, Paul gives us a pretty good idea of how we are to respond with truth and righteousness, peace, being faithful, confident in our salvation, knowing the Word, especially Jesus the Word, and praying often. Essentially, the way to resist the cosmic forces and powers of darkness is to be faithful. Let us not deny the works and reality of the dark powers and the devil, but also let us respond to them appropriately and not sensationally. May you confront them daily with faith in the Lord. I'm J.D. Cantrell, a member at the Montego Church of Christ, but really I'm just a guy who loves Jesus and wants to follow after him. May you do the same. Stevie.
Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic, 592-4242.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
TennCare's new diaper benefit helps our youngest members and their families stay healthy and happy. If your child is younger than 2 and has TennCare or Cover Kids, they can get up to 100 diapers every month at no cost. To get diapers, visit a participating pharmacy. You don't need a prescription. Just show your child's pharmacy card at the counter. For newborns without a card, you can use the parent's pharmacy card. The pharmacy staff will check to see if you qualify and help you get up to 100 diapers for a month. TennCare will cover a variety of diaper brands and sizes to meet your child's needs. You can find a list of covered brands on the TennCare diaper webpage.
Diapers are available at Mike's Pharmacy, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City. That's Mike's Pharmacy, 592-9190.
Piggly Wiggly, a supermarket chain since 1916, operates more than 600 locally owned stores, including the Monteagle location that now stocks the largest selection of fine wine, domestic and import beer in the area. Piggly Wiggly's farm fresh fruit is a sweet deal at everyday low prices. Piggly Wiggly stocks carefully selected, always fresh vegetables from the common to the unusual. All of the organic products we sell meet strict USDA guidelines. The Pig has a large meat department that to this date custom cuts and wraps its pork, chicken, and Certified Angus beef to your request. Certified Angus beef brand is a cut above USDA Prime Choice and Select. With a large dairy selection of fresh milk and cheese products and your favorite drink products, you will never go home thirsty from the Pig. Visit the Piggly Wiggly Deli and put in your order for an outstanding selection of cheeses, salads, and deli meat products from Boar's Head brand and more. Be sure to check out our weekly special circular for great deals. That's the Piggly Wiggly of Monteagle, Tennessee.
At the Caverns, you can tour a cool cave, listen to live music underground, or just camp under the stars. Not today. It's a homegrown fun deep in the Tennessee hills. Check out what's going on at www.thecaverns.com, where the destination becomes the journey. Dr. Eric Shull of Shull Chiropractic Clinic is proud to serve our community from his new office at 16 First Street in Monteagle. It's the building right across the street from DuBose. They still offer trusted, effective care for all ages, including spinal decompression, dry needling, infrared therapy, shockwave therapy, and they even have an x-ray on site. Come see what a difference it makes to feel good again. Call 931-924-4869. Set up your appointment today. Tracy City welcomes Trekside, open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner located right across the street from Roundhouse Park in Tracy City. Come join the crew in saying who has more fun than us. All right. What time is it?
We're back.
8:47.
8:47.
That's 11. I told Leslie on Friday, we're like talking about our passage in Ezekiel and how to split it up, etc. And I go, but Mondays games. I mean, it's a free for all Monday.
Oh, free for all.
Free for all Mondays.
Well,
so
we do end up weaving.
I love it
I
when
mean,
you're here.
I do. And you're so gracious about it. You just kind of sit there like, I know he's going to come back to something
No,
that matters
man,
eventually.
I love hearing your stories.
Oh, I love it. You know, when you mentioned Suck Creek and our dear friend who's endured all that he did,
Yeah.
I didn't know about Suck Creek, you know, what do you call it, road, until a friend stopped in last Monday, and she's a storyteller, like literally goes and tells stories.
Okay.
And so she was giving me a little sampling, and I was absolutely enjoying it tremendously. So I did encourage her to reach back out and tap in with you, because it's been a little bit since y'all visited. So she's going to do that. But
The storyteller, I think I saw her at the bank.
Okay.
And she left me a message. Are you talking about S?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What a
So
treat.
I said, hey, hit me up, and let's see how it goes.
Yeah. No, we had a good time, and she loves dogs as well.
Awesome.
And she has a beautiful dog sitting little service. And
Yes, she does.
Yeah, so we're going to work out some things there. But all that to say, I did promise when we came back, and I've kind of been holding it, the Medicare update on the government
all right.
shutdown,
Yeah,
right?
let's talk about that
So
really
we started
quick.
with the government shutdown, we come back. Let me just update real quickly, because you've asked each week, how's it affecting Medicare? And I say further Social Security as well. You know, the two seem to merge. So Social Security unphased, number one. Medicare non-essential services, they said, are being delayed. Essential services are in full motion. Everything's being supported. So I did a little bit deeper dive. What is non-essential? Okay. In Medicare, right? Because I'm thinking like it's pretty much all essential. Bottom line, new cards being printed. So if you're a new enrollee, a public service announcement right here from Morning on the Mountain, GCTV, you may have a delay in getting your new card. But that will pick up, I would imagine, soon.
Do we need the card?
Well, the important thing about the card is it has your ID number.
Is that
Used
not
to
your
be your
social?
social, no longer, long gone for privacy reasons.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I think 2017, 18 was probably the last time I saw socials on Medicare cards. If you still have your social on your Medicare card, you need to get a new Medicare card with your real ID number on that Medicare card. But don't do it now, because another non-essential is not phone calls. They're fully staffed, but they said they might be a little slower than normal. Well, welcome to Medicare, friends, okay? They're always slower than normal during Medicare season because they're always being inundated. And then lastly, appeals might be delayed a little bit more. So if you did file an appeal, you're waiting to hear, don't be surprised with a little delay there. But otherwise, it is fully operational.
Great.
Everything's functioning
Okay.
at a high level, which is encouraging. And then I think, you know, as we look at this shutdown and what was proposed by the Senate, they are now saying back pay for everyone who's not been working. Which
Back
is,
pay.
Which is very,
You
very
have a nice little Christmas bonus.
Yeah, very nice. Well, and frankly, a lot of our government workers are, you know, I'm not saying living paycheck, but they need their paycheck, kind of like the rest of us, okay? So getting back pay means they're going to be able to pay their mortgage. And
Well, all right. So here's the deal.
Mhm.
We shouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck. See, that's
We
another thing that I
know.
learned
We
from
know. This is
shutdown is, yeah, I'm fine. We're way ahead of it. But there are folks who live paycheck to paycheck.
Mhm.
You've got to be able to set aside, they say
Right.
6 to 8 months.
Yeah. Who are they? I'm kidding. Just a joke.
But I mean,
No, of course. Good wisdom financially is have a 6-month safety net,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Sometimes they call it rainy day fund. Now, I'm against rainy day funds. You know why?
why?
Guarantees rain.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't like rain
Yeah.
when I don't want a day. I mean, rain at night. Have a rainy night fund. I'm all for it. Not a rainy day fund. Okay.
But it is. You don't want to depend on anybody for your survival.
It's ideal to know that you and God have it covered.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes a great deal of discipline and foresight.
Mm-hmm.
And I heed the wisdom that is being, dished right here on GCTV.
Well, it just reminds us. It's just a reminder. What is the moral of the story?
Right.
What did I learn from a government shutdown? Longest in history.
It is.
Longest in history. What did I learn
is.
from that? And that's what I learned is that we have become a soft. We have relied on government for a lot of things.
For sure, and it continues, and especially, I mean, like our younger generation now. Holy smoke! Not liking some of the trends. But that said, it's amazing how much we have as Americans. Even in some of what might be considered poverty, we are still blessed people. And so I'm just teasing this thought as we conclude in a little bit. We'll share just a little nugget before we leave. It's gonna be a blessing.
All right, so it'll be the last one. All right,
Yep,
so
yep. Should we get the phones?
let's get the phone.
All right, let's jump in. Here we go. Good morning.
Well, good morning.
What's up,
Hey,
Frida?
Frida.
How are y'all this morning?
Doing well, yeah.
We're freezing, Frida.
We're freezing. I feel pretty good though with my quilty little jacket on.
What do we need to know today, Frida? How's our Baron?
Nothing.
How's our Baron?
I think he's doing pretty good.
He's just going to grow out of it. He just had a little hiccup.
Yeah, he's home now.
Good.
That's great.
Yeah, but I don't know when she has to take him to the gynecologist.
Yeah. Right on. All right. Well, anything for Tim? Anything we need to know? We kind of went along a little long today.
Yeah.
But you know that's how Medicare season is. Medicare Mondays, free for all.
It does go places, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's how it rolls.
That's how it rolls.
That's how it rolls.
But Tim will be there at Mike's Pharmacy until lunch, probably. I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Right?
Generally, yes.
And if any of your friends need help, you know where to send them today.
Yeah.
Or ever. I mean.
Of course, Frida. I just had one question for Frida, if I may, Frida.
Yes.
How long does it take to get all of the Halloween festivities put away?
They go all out. How long does it take?
About probably 2 days, but not all day long. But 2
Not bad.
days that ain't bad.
Takes longer to set it up than to put it away, doesn't it?
Yeah, and because we know how to take it apart, and I take the little stuff down first and pack all that stuff up, and then.
So you have a process.
Yeah.
Does it have its own area in the garage?
No, he won't let you put nothing in that garage.
Well, I know. Does it have its own storage shed?
Well, I have in that my storage shed a little bit, and then we took the coffin and stuff and the big art thing to the barn.
Okay. Yeah, because those are big. Okay, that's
So
fine.
it's not in my way.
So
I did have it in there
allowed in the
before,
garage.
but not the coffin because we just got that.
Yep. Yep.
I've got me a big old turkey, happy Thanksgiving turkey order to blow up one,
Oh, yes.
So you've decided to do that's a great idea.
So I thought I was going to get is just the big old turkey.
Those are easy to store after, too,
Yeah.
when you blow them up like that.
Right.
That's an easy effort. That's kudos on that.
I like that.
Yeah, I put it in a tote or something. That way the rats can't get in it,
Yeah.
The squirrels got in, so I donated lights in Monteagle at Harton Park, to hang from the trees. Super cute, right?
Right.
And squirrels got them.
Oh, no.
And they were the industrial outdoor bulbs.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
And those little squirrels.
Rodents. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, good eating though, right? All right, Frida, is the old man around?
He's not. He's busy right now.
Well, good.
Um,
Good.
we got a feeder down there, cow feeder,
Right.
or calf feeder, and we thought it was a gopher eating the top of it,
Mm-hmm.
Well, when we went in the barn and I had rat bait out anyway. Well, it must have got into it, and it was a squirrel. It's dead.
Ooh.
Those little stinkers. They are big rodents.
They are big rodents. They're cute. I mean, bushy little.
They are really super
They're
cute.
cute, but they're rodents.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Poor little thing.
The other stuff to eat besides my feeder up and tearing it up for the rain to get into it. So I done away with it.
Yeah. That's what you have to do. Remember when Miss Janice was there was a fox fox in the hen house literally, and she couldn't catch it, and she couldn't get it, with her shotgun, and she finally got it. You got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
All right. Well, are you guys cold? Did it snow last night? It was sleeting at my house last night.
It did. When I was coming out of church last night, it had rain on my car, so I don't know if it just rained or what. It looked like it just rained because it wasn't froze on my car or nothing.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it didn't ice up, but it was loud.
Yeah.
I have a tin roof, and it was loud, so that always, for me, means it's just a little heavier.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but all right, I was just checking in. It was fine this morning, so.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's peppering it down out here now, buddy.
I was going to say breaking weather from GCTV.
From our
we're hearing
tin roof.
something on the roof. From our tin roof, we're hearing something.
That's okay. And there are some schools that are closed. I heard that on the way in. So like Van Buren, I think, closed, and a couple others, and delays.
No, yeah, on up towards, I can't think of some of them that was closed up that way.
Trousdale, maybe?
Yeah, seems like it was.
Seems like it was, yeah. So anyway, we dodged this bullet, I think.
Yeah. Stormy out there, I let her out. She's out there bucking and going on.
That little stinker needs to be in a petting zoo somewhere. All right, Frida, you have a fabulous day. Stay warm.
Okay, you stay safe, Tim.
Thank you. You too, Frida. Blessings. Happy Monday. All right. Good morning.
How are you, Tim?
Hey, Lee.
Did Florida win Saturday?
No.
He goes.
I didn't like it one bit Saturday night.
Oh, man.
How bad was it?
Oh,
Oy.
I watched Star West the other night. Out in the water outside, I was.
We're getting breaking news into our earpiece right now from the booth. One of the worst losses.
38-7? Worst losses in the matchup, the team up?
What's Steven saying?
I don't know anything. Smack talk, man. Smack talk.
Lee, he's sending his condolences. Yeah.
Oh, now Steven is so tight, and I am too, and I know Michelle is.
I didn't even watch. Football at all on Saturday, for the most part, because we had a lot going on. We had to open a restaurant. Annex was getting cleaned out. They had like two dumpsters in a truck last time I checked of emptying out the annex.
Saturday, well, it was Saturday morning. I said that I went to town and town back, and so I ain't been back nowhere. I been out now. Yesterday I was here just messing around in the apartment here with stove, sink, bathroom, just little odd end I need to do, and I know what I did. And
did you do housework? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Oh, that's so sweet.
It didn't take me probably half hour or so, just paddle around, for myself, and I swept up this morning, and
Wow.
That's a good boy.
This guy's after it. Good job, Lee.
Oh, you have to anyway, because if you don't,
it gets yucky.
Sweep dry dirt up, and time you go out in muddy yard, and time you do the porch and back into front door, you chop more in, and time you sweep it up. Where all this dirt come from? Where the dirt come from off the bed in the bathroom, all spot on your feet, or shoes, it is.
That's why you take your shoes off at the door. We don't. I mean, I'm not being one of those. I'm just saying I can see the practice. Our house is like one big dog house.
It's funny. My son, he's got 3 guys living there.
Mm-hmm.
They've got girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
He's got girlfriend. You know, so it's hilarious. Like Saturday night, we had a little get together after the Flames loss, and you know, my son's like, let's just celebrate the season and move along. What it is, it is. But so, anyways, so in comes all this activity, and he's right at the front door. If you don't mind, just drop. Before it's over, you got about 20 pair of shoes just stacked up over there. This guy,
That's pretty funny.
Is hardcore about
I love it.
Protecting the floor.
Love
it is
it.
Classic. Yeah.
Love it. Sorry. All right. Hey, we went a little long today. Anything you need to tell Tim?
Well, I must be ready for 22nd of this month. Because that when Tennessee that time to us is slump. But I hope we win that one next weekend.
22nd.
Vanderbilt came out of overtime, wasn't it? Wasn't it overtime?
Close. It was too close.
And it was overtime. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of weird overtimes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It was a good weekend.
All right, Lily, we'll go out there and spread joy and sunshine today.
Mm-hmm.
I know there is sun shining or snowing, but I will get out and see what's going on and start digging into something. And...
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Take care, Lee. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lewis.
Yeah, where you been?
All everywhere. Lewis, where have you been? You're on our prayer list with that little skin cancer thing.
Oh, mercy sakes, I didn't know you even knew it.
Well, Frida keeps us posted. You know we're a circle here.
Yeah, I heard that. I did.
Well, is it okay?
Well, I don't know yet. They just took that one part off and sent it in, and it came back positive. So they're trying to line it up when I can go in for surgery to get it taken out.
It's not going to be bad, is it?
It shouldn't be. I'm not worried about it. I've had cancer so many times I can't count.
Okay, good. All right.
But I'm not worried about it. It's just right there where the temple, you know where your temple is, right there, but where your sideburn layer thing is, right there on the side of your face.
Mm-hmm.
It's right below that.
So where your cap doesn't cover.
No, it don't cover it up. No,
Yeah.
it's just it's healed up a little bit now from when they took that piece out of it. But I thought they were taking the whole thing out. Come find out it was just a sample piece, and they had to stick that needle in there, and then the stuff that started coming out of it, and then they had to re-stick me again. I didn't think I was ever going to get it in there.
Good gravy, Lewis. Well, happy Veterans Day.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sure.
What's on your mind today? What do we need to know?
Well, the snowing, I tell you that much. It's about 9 or 10 inches up north.
Oh!
What?
We got about 2 to 3 inches here, and it's a real light snow now, but it's supposed to let up sometime in the morning, a little bit there. So I got up early this morning, and my truck wouldn't start, and I had to run out there and it was windy and everything else, and I had to charge the battery up a little bit where I could start it. Took off to Connersville and got me a little shopping because I had to get some stuff in here. I didn't know if I was going to make it back or not with the way it acted, but I made it back, and I got my vegetable soup on in there cooking now. So, but it's kind of windy out there. It's supposed to get down to about 24 tonight.
Ooh.
Well, I'm telling you, you can have your northern temperatures and snow.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I want to come home if I could.
I'm telling you. Well, so I'm so glad. But yeah, Frida keeps us posted. You call anytime and keep us posted.
Guys, take care now.
All
I'll
right.
talk to you later.
All right,
All
Lewis.
right,
Thanks
take
for
care.
checking in.
Okay, let's see. Okay, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
After me this morning.
Yes, Diane. Did you get any snow or ice or anything?
Yeah, I heard it loud last night, and I went out on the back porch, and it was sleeting.
Okay, so you got it over in Grutley.
Yeah, my black mat where you go off the porch, it was white.
So, okay, because I didn't think I was crazy. I was like, I swear to goodness, it's sleeting.
Yes.
So it was white.
Was. Oh, Lord.
I'm not ready for it.
Me neither.
But it's going to warm up this week.
Beautiful week. Beautiful.
So we just have to, deal with this one day. It gets us ready.
Little dip in the week.
Yeah,
here.
it just gets us ready, Diane.
Cold tonight. We have a ball game.
Cold.
Do you? What ball game is going on?
The little ones at Swiss Memorial.
Oh,
Cute.
how sweet. Well, good luck.
Y'all have a good day.
All right, Diane.
you
Thanks for
too.
checking
Happy
in.
Monday. Okay. Good morning.
Morning, Tim and Ivor.
Good morning.
Granny, what are you doing?
I'm still laying in the bed. I got to
Good.
get up here. They made a Charlotte for me today.
Oh, hey, Charlotte. How are you? What are you getting into today?
Nothing. She just out today. Staying with me. We're just chatting around. So, but anyway, I have stick up that brand new mattress in one of them hospital beds. If
That's
anyone's
right.
interested in that, they can have it like for $100.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, that's a bargain in that.
Yeah,
So,
it
is.
anyway, I'll get off on you. I'm not gonna sell more items. I'll get off on you and let someone else get on, honey.
All right. Did you have a good birthday?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
I sure did.
Okay, good. All right, Granny. See you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy
All right,
Monday.
so she is 635. She's got a new number. That's why
Okay.
I
Oh,
can't
new
remember.
number.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's 635. Hold on. I wrote it really big.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
8813.
Mm-hmm.
8813.
Okay. 635-8813 hospital bed, right?
Yep.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you two today?
Hey, Miss Joan. How are you?
It is snowing here in Colmont.
Okay.
Snowing.
Thank you.
Snowing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is like definitely having some white stuff.
Ooh. That's fun.
Yeah, well, thank you for clarifying. I thought I was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's coming down pretty good out here.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You have a wonderful day, Miss Joan.
You too.
All right.
see you,
Happy
bye.
Monday.
Snowing.
Snowing. I
Snow
thought.
flipping.
I mean, this might be.
Is that it?
That's it.
All
You
right.
cleared the line.
So it is. That's not too bad. All right. So what is your wrap up?
Okay,
the
I got
tease
a
that
little
you've been
wrap.
doing
Got a little wrap.
this
Yep,
entire
yep.
show.
So I was contemplating, did a little Thomas Aquinas review yesterday as I traveled. Sounds intelligent. But the reality is I found a great quote from a modern philosopher, otherwise known as Tony Robbins. And it really encouraged me to be thinking about focus.
Focus.
Focus this week, right? Like today, it's cold.
It's cold.
It's snowy. We could be focused, or because of weather reports, we could say, ooh, the rest of the week looks pretty nice. Be a little cool tomorrow. 60s maybe, the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Nice November, right? Here it is. When you are grateful, fear disappears. Fear disappears when you are grateful. So it's just a little focus check, like, hey, if I feel the fear creeping up, okay, then I need to enhance the gratitude exercise. So when you are grateful, fear disappears.
Fear disappears.
Tony Robbins, the great Tony. So, with Thanksgiving coming and November being a wonderful month, I just thought it'd be another opportunity for us to just do that little focus check
I like it.
on gratitude.
I love that. See, that was worth the wait.
Thank you. Try to deliver.
It's like, all right.
Beautiful.
So you're going to be at Mike's Pharmacy, and Mike was hot on this insurance thing too. He's definitely have some opinions on how broken the system is.
So broken, and there's middlemen taking crazy amounts of money and leaving marvelous institutions like Mike's Pharmacy and many, many other pharmacies struggling on spread or none existing spread. And so it's a major broken.
It needs to be fixed.
Yeah, and we've got to support our local pharmacy, Mike's Pharmacy. Fantastic. I love being there. By the way, I mean, just walking in brightens your day. The ladies there and everybody just making.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't hire. He hires attractive people.
I like how you did that.
I didn't know how to word that. Like everyone who has ever worked at Mike's Pharmacy has been pretty hot.
We think the spirit is what is beautiful about those wonderful ladies. Wonderful spirits, very bright, very beautiful.
But as he said, they are the smart ones. I mean, you couldn't.
Smart.
I mean, he likes that whole package of people who know what they're doing, that they're focused and they're passionate, and they just happen to look.
Go be beautiful today. It might be contagious over at Mike's Pharmacy.
And I'm telling you that skit that they did on the YouTube. Did you end up?
No, I haven't found it.
You're such. I swear to goodness.
I'm so backward on social, but you got to get me the link.
It's just awesome. All right, so that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Tim's going to be at Mike's Pharmacy
Yep.
until
and
lunch.
of course, the important thing all week long: 615-212-9889.
89.
Okay.
So,
Happy to help.
And we've got until December the 7th.
December the 7th. Yep. Things are flying along here pretty quick.
And Medicare is fine and
Open
dandy.
for business.
And
Open
it's
for business.
fine and dandy.
Yes, I think so. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's it until next Monday.
Yeah.
Or, if you want
Next
to call
Thursday,
and say,
maybe.
hey.
I think it's.
Is it Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
See, he's got the link. He can do whatever he wants to.
I have a little trip. One more trip. It's a Florida game. I'm sorry, we have to do it.
I hate that
It's going
for
to
you.
be 82 degrees
Oh,
this
my
weekend in
gosh.
Florida.
I just want a watercolor on the beach somewhere.
Oh, nice.
I
nice.
do.
Yes.
Well, good for you. All right, so not Monday, next Thursday.
Next Thursday. We'll be here and at Mike's.
And at Mike's. And also the last bit of for the plug for Mike's Pharmacy, flu shots. Come get your flu shots at Mike's Pharmacy or at the Tracy City Clinic. Both of them will have them. Get those done before the holidays.
Great reminder.
You're very welcome. All right, that's it.
All right.
As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I will see you tomorrow. We will see Tim on next Thursday.
Thank you. And happy Veterans Day early. Blessings.